cool. The recording started just in time for the gameplay demo. Well, whatever. It's fine. So, welcome to Viewtiful Joe. So this would be the third game that Hideki Kamiya got to direct. I've mentioned it before, but he did not get to direct any of the sequels to Devil May Cry. In fact, just to make sure I've got, I did a little bit of research. Turns out that he didn't even know that Devil May Cry 2 was happening until they were already localizing it for North America and Europe. Like, he had absolutely nothing to do with that. Which is, well, that sure is one way to handle your projects, I suppose. Good going, Capcom. So what he worked on next, as a director, is this right here, Viewtiful Joe. It's a completely different kind of game. I mean, it's a side-scrolling beat-em-up, basically. With some style to it that, again, that Kamiya just thought was cool. You know, just a masked hero, beating up guys, beating up dudes. With dynamic poses and all that. It's pretty fun. So, well, I guess that's enough of a preface, I suppose. Let me just double check these options, because I should have done that before. Oh, whatever. It'll be fine. Alright, so let's get to it. We've got two difficulty settings, kids and adults. We're all adults here, so... At least I'm pretty sure we're all adults here. Now let's watch the intro.
Captain Blue fights with every ounce of his being. He fights against the dark forces of evil, for what is right. This is all that Blue has ever wanted, to do the right thing.
Come on, Blue! You have to save the world! We can't do it without you!
Joe, is this your idea of a date movie? I had a more romantic time eating popcorn in the lobby. Joe, honey, oh, why don't you show me some off-screen action?
Whoa, Sylvia! Cut it out! I said cut it out! They don't show these old movies all the time, you know? I've been looking forward to this forever.
Well, I've been looking forward to this for a long time, too. We haven't been out on a date in forever.
Hey, stop that! This is the best part.
The dark side prevails. Now you have seen just how flimsy your sense of justice is, Captain Blue. Now I rule this one. The world is mine.
Go away!
Come on!
And thus, Captain Blue was brought to his end. Goodbye, beautiful world. Nothing will ever be the same again.
Oh, man. I missed the most important part.
Hey, I've seen this scene before.
You know why? Because this flick hit the screens way back when we were still little babies.
But that guy in the blue mask, I know I've seen him somewhere. Whoa!
The girl is mine and shall serve as the object of my revenge.
Wow, that was unreal. What the heck?
Ah! Hey! Hey! What's going on? Let go of me! Don't do something!
Well, what's happening? It's Six Machine. Hey, hey, hey! Whoa, 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 whoa,
So, talk about being really into movies, huh? I'm so clever.
whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, wait a minute. Am I inside the movie?
Correct, my young friend. I am Captain Blue. I am no longer able to fight because I have been defeated. You must take my place as the new action hero.
That voice, it really is Captain Blue. Whoa! Hey, can I get your autograph?
No, I am already gone. I beg of you to take up the torch of justice, young movie lover. Now go. The world is in danger. Your lady friend is waiting for you.
Cool. A real V-Watch. I always wanted to try one on. Go!
Alright, isn't it gonna let me play the game for real now? Probably. Alright. Yeah, so the idea here, the basics, is that enemies are going to like kind of telegraph their attacks with either a high skull or a low skull, and then you beat them up. You dodge them to make them dizzy, and then you can just punch them or kick them. Like that. Simple enough, right? I do want to get all this money.
Just go for it!
The funny thing about dodging is that you can kind of hold the up dodge for a really long time, and then you just hit the ground for like a second, or a split second, before you re-dodge again. Alright, so one of the first things that should be pretty noticeable is that you are getting ranked in battles. Anytime you get the that just go for it. You can think of that as kind of a mission.
Just go for it!
Here, the mission is beat up 4 dudes. So like in Devil May Cry, you get timed on how many points you get and how fast you do it. There's also your defense rating, which is actually how much damage you take. So finally that has become a factor here in how you're rated.
My young Joe, it looks like you haven't awakened to your true powers as a hero. I'll show you how to be a real hero. Come and get me!
Just go for it!
Come on, my
Whoops. Luckily, as a tutorial boss fight, I'm not actually taking damage here, and that's ideal. Alright. I mean, I still...
Your hero-ness has awakened. Now the Vwatch is responding to your hero instincts deep down inside. When the Vwatch starts to glow, say the word... Henshin!
Henshin-a-go-go, baby! You want some? We'll come and get it.
Alright, so now this is the real meat and potatoes of the combat. So you get this special effects ability. Hey Max. Yeah, so you get special effects, you can slow down time. Because all cool action movies have slow motion. And when you do that, your punches and kicks are stronger. You can rack up like combos to get more points for your rating. You are limited to how much slow-mo you can use in one go. And you can see my meter up there at the top. These blue collectibles that I've been picking up, every time you get 50 of them, your meter will extend for the rest of the level. So I'm going to try to... I don't know where all of them are, but I'm going to do my best here. Those blue bottles also extend your meter. Alright. Oh yeah, I got a double jump. I see, there we go. I've already got the first extension. Now we've got this guy. These are mini bosses that we're going to be seeing a lot. Alright. And then we've got slot machines, so... yeah, a new Viewtiful Joe game would be fun. Should be fun. There we go. Alright, so take that. My V point rating was bad. It should still be Capcom's game. I mean, this was published under Capcom. Oh no, I messed up. That's something I should have been talking about. So this was actually developed by the team at Clover Studio. I mean, it was still... like, the game was headed up by Kamiya, but Clover Studio was, you know, just one of the teams at Capcom. Yeah, I gotta get all this money. Oh my god, did all those coins, like, despawn just because I walked a little bit off screen? That's... that's not fair. Alright. So the thing about Studio Clover is that they are no longer in existence. I don't know what it was exactly. I guess as good as their games were, they just weren't commercially successful enough. I don't know, I finally took damage. I was kind of caught in a rock and a hard place there. It's alright, I found a burger, we're fine. Let's see. Oop. I mean, yeah, it's something. Yeah, that's exactly right. A lot of these games, to my knowledge, were just cult classics. Okami, for example, when it first came out on the PS2, high critical acclaim, like no one bought it. Like, seriously. I want to say its sales numbered in, like, the 5-figure range in America. Maybe 6 figures, barely. Yeah, I mean, trying to be the Zelda killer is an extremely tall order. Let's see. Gotta press the switch with the stack of books all wrapped up nice and neat with a bow. But oh, damn it, I missed those. Oh, I guess they're reels, huh? That's what they are. Yeah, I think Capcom has seen the error of their ways. I mean, now it's been out on... Well, it got released on the Wii. I bought that version. That version sucks. Don't play it. It was put on PS3. I'm pretty sure you can get it on PS4 now, too. Let's see. Yeah, every generation since its release. I mean, it's on Switch now. I do have it. I did get it on the PS2 originally. I did get the Wii version, like I said. I do have it on Switch. Because, you know what? I just think it's that good. It doesn't help, or it doesn't hurt that, you know, the re-releases were pretty cheap. Yeah, Viewtiful Joe is a different story. Viewtiful Joe has not seen any... well, no, that's not entirely accurate. It was released on... Oh, damn it, did I mess this up? I did mess that up. Can't get those just yet. Viewtiful Joe was also released on the PS2. Is that Japan only? No. Couldn't have been. Anyway, one of the fun things about this game, by the way, is the way that your special effects can cause interactions. Like, slowing down, going into slow-mo will stop propellers and make anything that's flying just stop flying. That's actually pretty cool, I think. Don't give me crap about the time. Yeah, I don't know why Viewtiful Joe never got the same love. Yes, that is correct. The PS2 version of Viewtiful Joe does have Dante in it as a playable character. That is not this version. Not in this version. Probably decided that Dante was just going to be a PlayStation kind of thing. So, it's either that or maybe it was something as silly as like memory issues, like storage issues, because this was a GameCube game initially, so that meant it had a maximum capacity of, you know, like 1.7 gigabytes, which is not a whole lot. Let's see, I forgot where the key is. I probably just have to beat up dudes until they give me my key. But yeah, this is a game that has a number of playable characters. Come on. I have a feeling I want to break one of these statues. Or, no, it really was just beat up enough dudes. Yeah. Let's see, I'm trying to... You know, as usual, I'm kind of just making up what I want to talk about as I go. Let's see, one of the things about, I can't do the thing. That would be the perfect time to use, one of Joe's signature moves, the Red Hot Kick. But I haven't had a chance to buy that move yet. This is another boss fight we'll see kind of repeatedly. Oh, jeez. A couple of things in play here. So when you run out of meter and you're just regular old Joe, you take double damage, which, well, that's not ideal, as you can see.
Ready? Action!
Oh, well, shit, I do have lives. Of course I have lives. What was I thinking? I'll just skip that animation. And now if I kick these bullets, take that. There we go. So what I should really be doing is not actually letting my meter run all the way out. Which is exactly what I keep doing. But hey, I got it that time. Let's see, I'm hoping that soon I'm gonna get the second of the abilities. Alright, well, let's just do a save, just to be sure. Check out some abilities to get. You can recover your health, you got bombs, and the boomerang. But I don't want those. Let's see, sliding could be useful just for doing certain things. Here, Joe. Red Hot Kick would be handy. Ukemi. That's a good one. When you take damage and you're knocked away, you can, like, hit the... well, we don't have the zoom in ability just yet, but you would zoom in right before you hit the ground, and then you just kind of do a handspring back onto your feet. Recovers a bit of health. That would be extremely useful to have. That's a max life increase, so that's good. Take 2. Oh, that's like if you die, you just respawn right on the spot rather than, you know, dying and lives. So let's see. I don't know, I guess I'll get one of these. And max life, and that should be good. We'll roll with that.
Move on! Just go for it!
Let's see. Oh, here's another fun little interaction. Slow down time when there's dripping water. And the little droplets turn into really big droplets. I think that's neat. Oh, it's on a timer. Of course it is. What was I thinking? Don't ask me how the barrel was rolling up the stairs. I don't have answers for you. Alright, there we go. That should do it. We'll do red hot kick. Maybe that'll be faster. Not if I get hit by the barrels. That's alright, I'm back to full health already. Now, why don't these guys have the targets on them? Oh. Alright, I think... Here we go.
Joe, it's time for your next trial. Hope you're warmed up, because ready or not, here I come.
Just go for it!
Hey. As you can see, Captain Blue is not holding back. Now he can actually hurt me. Which is rude.
Nice try. Right over. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try.
Come on, Blue, open up a weakness for me.
Come on, my friend.
Alright, there we go. So this is kind of neat, I think. Mach speed. Basically, you can hold punch or kick, and not only do you do a much faster combo, oh, that wasn't good enough. Not only do you do a much faster combo, but you get like after images or whatever that can attack other targets. And that's neat. Especially other targets in the background, that's the main thing. Oh, let's see. I want to do this right. Ah, I missed. If you position yourself just right, you can just knock a dude into all of those reels to, you know, collect them all. You don't have to get them all yourself, which is cool.
Yummy!
Just go for it!
Alright, oops, did I just miss all those? I did, but you know what, whatever. I wasn't gonna get them all anyway. Let's see. But you know what's kind of fun though is, let's see. Does Joe get a bike? I don't think he gets a bike, but he does get some kind of vehicle. Oh, shit. There is like a flying shoot 'em up section, now that I think about it. But that's not going to be today, I think. But it doesn't surprise me that it's taking visual inspiration from that, because I believe Kamiya said on Twitter that he's into Kamen Rider and shows like that. That burger. I'll just let these enemies get crushed and run away. There, see, I got some V points. Oh, I didn't buy the kick or the slide. So there are going to be elements in levels that you have to light on fire. If you go Mach speed long enough and do a combo long enough, then your punches and kicks become flaming punches and kicks. That's what's happening there. No chance to save. What does that mean? I vaguely remember what that means. Pretty sure that means there's a boss fight next. Oh.
Move on!
Right, something I wanted to mention and then kind of forgot. Because I was too busy caught up in the game itself. If you go into slow motion and you take a hit, you will not actually take damage, you just lose a lot of meter instead. And perform a dodge automatically. We may see that in this fight. Well.
Oh, dad, this time I tease me. Captain must have. This movie is already over. Captain Blue's defeated, and we are victorious.
Shows you what you know, Bat Brain. In movies, there has to be a plot twist. That means things always go wrong once before you get to the happy ending. Hello? Now come on. Let's get this over with.
What nonsense he speaks. Come, Nightfall, the ritual of sacrifice will begin in your pathetic little world will... Say poopsie. Almost let the cat out of the bed there. In any case, this has nothing to do with riff-raff like you. The only thing left for you to do is perish.
Alright! Let's get it on!
Oh, see, now you know Joe is serious because he's got the full face mask going on. Let's see. What do I remember about fighting him? Alright, well, see, there we go, losing a bunch of meter. Oh, power. That's right. You can use the stalactites to whack him. Let's see if I can get him with this one. Yeah, there I am, taking the energy blade attack to the face. Come on. And when he goes into that spiral attack, I'm pretty sure you can attack him out of it, but as you can see, my timing was a bit off. Uh-oh is right. Alright, well that went easy enough. I guess I missed some stuff. Some tricks to beating him faster, but whatever. It's been a long time.
Sorry to wake you up. You can sleep as much as you want now.
Joe wanders into the world of the movies and gallantly fights evil to rescue Sylvia. With the help of his superior strength, he is able to reign triumphant over the dastardly bad man, Charles III. Where could Sylvia be? Is she safe? Is she even alive? Intolerable anxiety tears at Joe's heart. What did they do to her?
What would be a good hero name for me? I never thought this would be so hard.
Searching for Sylvia, Joe tries to track clues as to her whereabouts. Little did he know that the clues would only lead him to more problems. The next episode is Some Like It Red Hot. See you there.
So hey, overall not bad. Some A's, V's, and B's. I'll take those. If I didn't know better, I'd say that looked like some kind of key smash. But everyone knows the key smash happens on the home row. Now let's see, what can I upgrade right now? Air Joe sounds like it'd be good, so let's deal with that.
Let's get it on!
Alright, time for the second movie. You know, that extremely famous classic film, Some Like It Red Hot. Alright, let's see here. GamerSense tells me...
Just go for it!
It says when the game wants you to go left right away, or go right away, go left instead. So this would be, I'm pretty sure, an example of, oh, god damn it. of secret missions that Kamiya is so fond of, that were in, like, Devil May Cry. And they're making their reappearance here. I don't like these missiles here. Stop that. Oh, yeah, that was it. So, the fun thing with missiles... Oh, hey, that was a lot of things. Is, or bombs, or any explosions, really, is, alright, come on, get down here. If you go into slow motion just before, any kind of explosion sets off, the explosion gets bigger, and it can do a lot more damage. But what I'm waiting for... Oh, shit. I want this guy to be a victim of it. Whatever. I got 10 reels out of it, so it's fine. But, you know, that was, you know, a completely missable, battle. That guy... How come that guy gets to dodge roll? How come he gets invincibility frames from that? Alright, so things with propellers, if they descend when you go slow mode, then if you go fast motion, then of course they go higher. Except I didn't go high enough. So what I really need to do is just do that. Oh. Took care of him. Ah, it didn't do it. Alright, there we go. Poor rating on time just because I was interested in other things. Oh no. Wow, rude. Alright. We'll just call that rust.
Ready? Action!
Any special prizes hidden over here, I wonder? No, actually, absolutely nothing. Alright, let's see here. I can't go there just yet. That will be related to the final ability related to the powers of movies. But I already saw it in the shop menu or whatever.
A young apprentice, this is your last trial. If you overcome this trial, you will have acquired the last power. Now let's get this over with.
Come and get me.
Just go for it!
Alright, Captain Blue. That's right. I remember now. Oh, shit. Ugh.
Right over here. Nice try.
Let's see. One other thing I want to point out now before I forget is something you will see in this game is that enemies, the bosses, will get like an absurd number of health bars. Captain Blue here, this is, you know, supposed to be more of a mentor fight. He had 3 health bars.
Joe, I have nothing more to teach you. The beautiful moves and techniques that flourish from your heroic gut instincts. Exploit them for good deeds and save this world. The world is waiting for you. Joe, go now. May hero-ness be with you.
And also with you. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Alright. Oh, that's not as awkward as I thought. Okay. So, the idea is that when you zoom in, you get, Oh, okay. Your moves get kind of upgraded. So you can do things like that drilling jump or that slam. That spinning kick. Apparently it also makes enemies shake in their boots. Kind of makes it hard to see what's going on, but don't worry about it, it's fine. So now, we go down here again. And this thing that I couldn't do anything about, I zoom in and then I kick. That spinning kick is the only way to hit both of those things at the same time, and obviously that was the goal there.
Just go for it!
Well, here's a new mission type where the idea is just to get to the flag. Hey. Did I even get that money? I did, in the long run. Okay. Shit. Fell into the thorns. Right. Oh yes. That's the... Go fast motion to increase the flow of water. To raise the boxes. Now you might be wondering, how come the one time I had to slow the water down to make it bigger, and this time I have to speed it up? And the answer is, I don't know. It's video games, don't worry about it. But wasn't there something else here? No? I guess I'm just... Oh wait, there it is. I get all these things that I can, while I still can. Even if I'm not most likely going to get all of them. Alright, come on. Oh, rude. Oh shit, that's a laser. That's not like a thing I had to hit. I'm really good at this. Oops is right. Ah, damn it. That was my last life, wasn't it? Where does it... Wasn't it? That was. Shit. Okay. So I guess if you get a game over, you keep the money you earned. That's a plus. What do I want? Extra health. And I'll take an extra life, just for good measure.
Let's get it on!
So, I guess don't make the mistake of thinking that this game is easy just because it's got a completely different style. Alright, sorry, we're just gonna skip all that. Here we go.
Just go for it!
This is going well. Really? Missile out of nowhere? That's cool. Alright, Alright, straight B's, just like my junior year in high school. Oh yeah, another thing that I meant to point out, but haven't, is that you can overfill your special effects meter, which I think is neat. Anytime you collect those blue bottles... Oh, shit. If you collect those blue bottles and it pushes you over your max, then you just get to keep the excess. Which I think is good and generous. Alright. Oh god. Can't believe I'm already getting my ass kicked by cowboys. Alright, this is going to be interesting, quote unquote. I can't remember. It seems like the... No. I thought somewhere around here would be like one of those item boxes in the background. The kind that I could, you know, take for that I could beat up for like a lot of health, but evidently not. So that's cool. Oh. Alright, so this time I'm not gonna let Captain Blue get the best of me. Get your Thunder Slam out of here. Uh-oh, that's bad.
Come on, nice job.
There we go. Okay. Survived the third mentor fight. And luckily, the game is kind enough to not actually make me go through cutscenes again. Let's see. Okay, so, yeah, I just realized that, there is also, like, a zoom-in toggle button, so you don't have to use the C-stick if you don't want to. So that's cool. Alright, so... Ah, good job. Alright, well, let's try this again.
Ready?
Oh, I gotta go all the way back here? Fine. Fine. Let's try this again for the third time, but at least this time I have more health. Not even gonna fight those dudes this time. Still gonna get hit by lasers apparently though. Yeah, really embarrassing. Come on, floating platform. Need you. Any second now. No? Now this is... I mean, did I just somehow manage to lose the entire platform? Evidently not. Come on, buddy. I know you're there. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Well, while I'm trying to fill in the gaps here with, during this repeated section of gameplay, there we go, finally. Oh, crappy. Well, that's fair. I did want to talk a little bit about how there's a story that Kamiya gave in an interview, I think, where he talked about, like, focus testing the game. How, you know, they had, well, people check out, like, the cinematics or something. Look at character designs. And, according to him, all the comments were like, why does this guy have such a big head? Or why does he have a pink scarf? So, the focus testing said, why don't you change that? And he was like, well, screw you, I'm going to keep doing it my way. He likes the proportions of the character, he likes the, yeah. He likes the color scheme. I do think someone might have said that they wished you could play as Sylvia instead, which, well, not to get ahead of ourselves here, but, well, spoilers, Sylvia will eventually be a playable character. Hey, that's my line. Anytime I'm down to... Oh boy. Alright. The pink box in the background, I'm like 99% sure has some goodies in it. Ah.
Cut! Ready? Action!
Let's see. So earlier I did say that I wished that this game had subtitles that I could turn on. Well, it kind of does, eventually. When you play as other playable characters, they didn't record, like, different audio for the other characters. But they didn't want to have just Joe's voice for all of them. So there's just, like, kind of a gibberish thing going on. Like, kind of like Animal Crossing or, you know, something like along those lines. And then all the dialogue is subtitled. Also because the characters say different things. Or it lets them have the characters say different things. God, I hate fighting in this water. Where the hell did you go? Ah, take that, nerd. Alright, so the gimmick here is I gotta zoom in now to hit the slot machine. I never did get... Well, they want you to zoom in. But I'm gonna see if I can avoid doing that. Close. Come on. And there we go. Got the key. Now unlock the thing. Oh. And it's going to send me to a cutscene right away. I should have... If I'd known that was going to happen, I would have gone for the cheeseburger first. Well, damn. Alright.
Just go for it!
Whoa! That was some unexpected slowdown. Not the in-game slowdown that I'm used to. Something about these cars? I think it's something about these cars that Dolphin does not agree with. Oh. Topless and bottomless. No cover. See, I told you this was adults mode. Good lord, this is... When I tested this game out to make sure it would run fine, I did not get this far. So this is entirely unexpected. But... And soldier on through anyway. Oh no, I can't get the big pink box. That's usually where all the best prizes are. Oh, I can get it. Never mind. Alright, that was an extra life, so that was entirely worth doing. Alright, boxed in by some buses, that's fine. Give me the stronger enemies. Now it's the ladies that I have to fight. The lady robots. Let's see. I know they say to just go for it, but I want that extra pink box there. Shit. Camera angle is not doing me any favors here, though. Doesn't help when I jump into it from below. I did that entirely wrong, but these are the sacrifices I have to make if I want prizes. Like full heal. Alright, so here's the trick. Go slow motion, let the engine rev up, and then whoosh. And I didn't make it, so never mind. I don't know why I didn't make it, but well, just gotta do it again, I suppose. That looks a lot better. And don't worry about the time. Oh, surprise! It's helicopters again. This time, there are two of them. It's different. Alright, come on. Now, if I can just get this helicopter down to the ground again. I need something sturdier if I want to get the pink box in the background there. Son of a gun is right. Well, I suppose I can try it again on this one. Really? Well, that's usually how it goes with these types of things, isn't it? Try to get greedy doing something specific and end up making a harder time for yourself. Come on. Give me something to work with here. I'm really asking for it. I just want that pink box in the background. Ugh. No, I guess it wasn't that important. Alright, well, I can power up at least. What do I want now? Mach speed, what does that do? Does that build me up faster? Probably. Do I want to save it? Not really. Alright. I'll just go for the full heal while I'm here, and I'll save the rest. Drop another save in case I get a game over again, which is, you know, still entirely possible.
Move on!
Here we are at the Rhino Hotel, I suppose.
Just go for it!
That's a fun thing to do. Is zoom in and you do a red hot kick, and then you turn into that fire dragon thing. Uh-oh. Sound is getting desynced. Damn. Can I fix that live? Probably. Possibly. I just wanted... Oh, that's right. Okay. Nope. We got one of the keys I'm gonna need to move on. Here's the other. Fantastic.
Let's take
All
a
right,
break.
let's see what I can do about audio sync. Oh, okay. Some delayed reactions there. Do I still have it? Okay, cool. I do have Dolphin taking some background inputs. Okay, so let's see. So I'm gonna jump the exact moment that, well, I'm gonna press the jump button when I say jump. So if you could give me an idea of how bad it is, I'll fix it. I'll try to fix it live. All right, so jump and jump and one more time, jump. Second behind, huh? I think if I do that, Alright. So I think I did it right. Don't mind the slowdown there. Alright, so if I did it right, I'm going to try it now, and jump, and jump, and jump. Oh wait, you know what? That actually probably made it worse, didn't it? Just going to throw a little minus sign in front of it. And jump, and jump, and jump. If I had it right the first time, I'm going to feel really silly. But hey, that's what happens when you just make it up as you go along. That's the fun of it. Alright, I hope that much better now means after the second adjustment and not the first.
Just go for it!
Alright, so what do I have to do? Oh, that's what I have to do. Let's see here. Oh, new enemy types. Sword guys. Alright. The sword guys, their attacks come out a lot faster. I'm not a fan of that. Give me the easy to telegraph stuff. Alright. Got the books, which means the bookshelf can be completed, which obviously means it moves into place. Don't worry about it. And just punch through the floor. Does it seem right to have a bathroom above a study? I don't know. I'm not the one in charge of designing this place. That opened the pink box for me? It did not. Cool. Oh shit, there's a lot of things though. Oh. Let's fight somewhere a little easier to manage. Computer, please. Oh boy, I'm about to die from these guys. Probably. Maybe not. And that's exactly what happened. Alright.
Ready? Action!
Just go for it!
I gotta go all the way back, huh? Alright. That's alright, I'll manage. Sometimes to deal with those, the swordsmen, all you gotta do is just kind of mash them up against the wall. Still not enough to break the pink box. I'm disappointed. Alright. Gonna follow me up here, dude? Maybe? No? Oh, there we go. That was worth it. So, these red bottles, the pink bottles, I suppose, they give you infinite meter for a time. So I'm gonna use that to build up a sick, nasty combo. Hopefully. Oh. And that should do it. Look at all them extra beautifuls. Already up to 30,000, I can get the turbocharger. Alright, that's what I wanted to do. I feel like there's some secrets if I go up here, since it was harder to pull that off than just blowing up the back wall. Let's see here. Come on. Nothing else for me? Alright. I guess that was the way I was supposed to go after all. Which means I have to go here. I had to go here first. Alright. Worth it. Football guys, what is their deal anyway? Just got helmets and spiked gloves. Rude. Alright, didn't get crushed by the spiked barrel, that's good. Computer, please stop it. Let's see, it should be as simple as slam the button down. Yeah, there we go. Alright, time for this Joker again. Who I think that's 4 health bars now? Almost got to uppercut the bullet. Well, that works. Alright, let's see. Obviously I want the V's, but what if I also go for the money? Come on. I wish I knew why my computer was giving me slowdown, because I don't have anything extra open. Like, I even closed Chrome. It shouldn't be starving for memory. Oh, I guess I just go... Right, Chrome does starve memory. I just mean that my computer shouldn't be starving for it with Chrome gone. Also, hello, Super Retro Gamer 1246. Welcome to you. Alright, time to get some power-ups. Alright, the main one that I want is the turbocharger. Ah, busy with work, huh? I can relate. I had the day off yesterday, but the last 7 days before that, worked every day. Not fun, do not recommend it. I'm gonna extend my life, just because I can barely afford it. Alright, Joe must go on. We're up at the 100th floor now. And, let's see. Oops, that's the wrong way. Just let that, bomb respawn. Alright, this might be doing it the easy way. I was afraid of that. Oh, that's a bit awkward then. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to hear a lot about how Davidson is in the house. Right, maybe what I want to do is attack it like this. Oh, shit, come on. Nope. Okay. Come on, there we go. Beautiful.
Davison is in the house! Hey, yo, man. What's up? What can I do for you, kiddo? I guess you heard I rule the roost around here. Am I right? Huh?
Oh man, don't flatter yourself. You're just another one of those old attractions in this movie land.
What? Wait a minute, Jack. You mean to tell me you knew this world was called Movie Land? How interesting. Alright, spit it out. Where you from?
Huh?
Now, I'm surprised a little punk like you from the real world knew about our plans, man. It ain't gonna matter anyway after I'm finished with you, you understand? So what's with the feed watch on your arm, man? What, you think you're some kind of mega man or something?
Pretty cool, huh? I'm here to avenge Captain Blue. Just call me... I haven't come up with a good name yet.
You know who I am? I'm the one who put that star on Captain Blue's face. Now you'll be lucky if you get away with your life, boy.
Just go for it!
Alright, let's see. How do I fight this guy? What do I remember? Not a whole lot. Yeah, Capcom is not afraid to make references to their other properties. Let's see. Oh boy. By the way, you can catch on fire, which is not the same as when you go get on fire from Mach speed. Oh, shit. If you start burning, the trick is to go Mach speed to put out the flames because, I don't know, wind probably. Something ridiculous like that, I'm sure. Let's see. That was the trick. Turns out a really good way to cheese, get some like extra damage really fast, or like tons of damage really fast. Okay, so that didn't work the way I wanted it to. If you can crouch and zoom in, and it works best if you get behind him. If you crouch, zoom in, and especially if you go slow motion, you'll just do like a chain of uppercuts. Ah, damn it. I could have sworn there was a thing for like,
Ready?
what you call it?
Action!
Just go for it!
Nope. Oh well. Maybe I can do it here. Alright. That didn't quite work out as well as I'd hoped, but I guess if you get into an enemy into like a stun animation, it will work much better. Come on. Well, that was explicitly not a punch. Except in the metaphorical sense. Come on. Almost got him. There we go.
Hulk's going to the big house. Ouch! You little punk.
Take that, Hulk.
A man wears a scar as a medal. Not to say I couldn't win unhurt, of course.
Thus, Joe overcame the frightful power of Hulk Davidson. But on the blueprint that had fallen into his hands was outlined the most terrible of plans. The Shadows, seeking to stretch their evil power to the ocean itself, had planted a bomb in the underwater city of Mu. Already, water was starting to flood the city. Thousands of lives were at risk. Joe had no choice but to abandon the search for Sylvia and race to rescue the innocents of Mu.
Dang, this is horrible. I can't even read this junk. But more importantly, a superhero needs a super ride.
Joe boards his trusty Six Machine and embarks on a mission to save the underwater city. Don't forget to see the next installment, 2 Million Leagues Under the Sea. Till then, ta-ta!
Totally bad. That's fair.
Ready, Six Machine? Let's ride!
Alright, so I'm going to save here. That's going to be it for today, because that's, a couple hours already. And, just a few minutes ago, good old friends of the show, Max and Chachi, have reportedly started playing Infinite Space. So, let's see, next stream will probably be next week. I mean, it should be. Looking at Wednesday, roughly around the same time. Thursday, if things, are at their worst. Why didn't I get a notice for that follow. Maybe I did, and I just couldn't hear it over the game. Oh well. Thank you, Blurry Haze, for the follow. 17 minutes later. Okay. So yeah, next week we'll go to the underwater level, because every game has to have one of those, apparently. I mean, even Devil May Cry had one. Alright.